Okay guys, so now that you already watched the first video, it's time for you to take the second one. In this case, we are going to consider some important aspects that you need to have in mind when writing your final paragraph. We are going to take how you can use prepositions of place, how you can use adjectives to describe people and places that you consider in your paragraph, as well as the use of the concluding sentence, which is the one that you use to give that final touch to your paragraph. So, in the following minutes, we're going to discuss that and more. Well, okay. Do you remember that picture that we used to exemplify how a paragraph is composed? The one with the big burger? Okay, we are going to go back to that one. So we are here again with this very delicious hamburger that we have in here. But the most important thing about this picture is that it actually represents the different parts of a paragraph. We have our topic sentence represented by the top band, the supporting details represented by tomatoes, lettuce, and meat, the colorful vocabulary that we should use every time we write a paragraph. In this case, we have some mustard, ketchup, and relish. And finally, we have a concluding sentence. And with this concluded sentence, what do we mean? What is a closing sentence? A closing sentence is the last sentence that we use in a paragraph. What does it do? It restates the main idea of your paragraph. And well, how do you write one? To write a concluding sentence, you need to restate the main idea of your paragraph using a different word. The following is an example of a well-constructed paragraph, and in this opportunity, we will ask you to pay attention, especially to the last sentence of what you are going to read. So it says, there are three reasons why Canada is one of the best countries in the world. First, Canada has an excellent health care system. All Canadians have access to medical services at a reasonable price. Second, Canada has a high standard of education. Students are taught by well-trained teachers and are encouraged to continue studying at university. Finally, Canada's cities are clean and efficiently managed. Canadian cities have many parks and lots of space for people to live. As a result, Canada is a desirable place to live. As a result, Canada is a desirable place to live would be the closing sentence or the concluding sentence in our paragraph. Okay, so after explaining a little bit about that concluding sentence that you need to write in order to finish your paragraph, we are going to move to the next content, which is prepositions of place. Prepositions of place, it's a very easy topic in some way, and I really think that you need to learn them by heart because it's something very important when talking about a place or describing how to get a place or where an object or a person is located, etc. In this opportunity, we are going to use a very nice picture of a girl playing with a box. The first one is the preposition of place, over. This girl is jumping over the box. Then the same girl is walking around or running around the box. Then this little girl is on the box. I don't know how she's doing that, but she's on the box. And in the picture that follows, the girl is behind the box. Now here we have our little girl getting into the box and then getting out of the box, out of the box, into the box. We can also find this girl inside the box and under the box. Or if she's not inside or she's not under, maybe she can be between not just one box but two boxes. So the girl is between the boxes. Once again, the girl is in the box, then in front of the box, then she's getting down from the box, and then she's standing next to the box. Finally, and after playing all day long with this box, the girl is passing through the box. Did you see it's not that difficult and it's very easy to understand? The only thing you need to learn by heart is to practice and practice and practice. Don't forget that practice makes master. So now that we already take all the things related to prepositions of place, we are going to go back to something that you already take in previous lessons, and this is no other than the use of adjectives. So for that purpose, we are going to take a list with the most commonly used adjectives, either when we're talking or when we're writing. So let's give a look to the following list. Now here we have a list of amazing adjectives, and as the description says, adjectives are words which describe people, objects, good feelings, bad feelings, size, time, or whatever you want to describe. So for example, we can say that a person is adorable, adventurous, clumsy, confident, talented, etc. The same thing with objects. For example, we can say that a house is beautiful, that a piece of clothes is fancy, that a building is gorgeous, that someone's pet is precious. You count it. If we talk about good feelings or bad feelings, we can say that a person is brave, that a person is awful, that a person is excited for something, that is disturbed. The same thing when talking about size. A city is big. A person's heart is huge. Or my friend's shoes are little. Or my best friend is very tall. Or we can also talk about time. For example, the time passed fast. We're talking how the time passes. You can say that someone is slow, that they need something to be done quickly. Well, in this case, quickly is not there, but we can also say quick, like this person is very quick at doing something, or etc. As you can see, this is not something that complicated to understand. It's all about the practice and it's all about how you learn, how you memorize these different words, and are very helpful when you need to talk about something because it makes you specify, it makes you be more specific about the person, situation, object, etc. you are talking about. At least when writing a paragraph, this is very helpful. Now we finally get to the final part of this lesson. Maybe it's what requires a little more of attention because it's something more elaborated that needs more practice and need to be understood like very well in order to do it as it's supposed to be. Now we're going to talk about complex sentences and I will explain it with the use of some pictures so you can understand it like in a more easy way. It's not that difficult, but it really needs your attention in order to understand the difference between a simple sentence, a compound sentence, which were the ones that we reviewed in the last video, and now with this new one, which is a complex sentence. So let's see how it works. A complex sentence is an independent clause joined by one or more dependent clauses. Words that often begin dependent clauses are the following: as, although, after, while, when, unless, because, before, if, and since. When a dependent clause is followed by an independent clause, we usually use a comma to separate the two. While we were in room H5, Catherine hooked me up on earphones. As you can see, the example of this complex sentence is created or is made by two different clauses. The first one being while we were in room H5, which starts with the word while, and then we have Catherine hooked me up on earphones, which would be the main sentence of this example. So now we can say that a complex sentence is a sentence consisting of one dependent clause and one independent clause. In case this is not all clear for you, here we have some other examples to help you understand what is the idea of a complex sentence or how these complex sentences are constructed. The first one says, until I finish, I cannot go to sleep. Because I don't have good eyesight, I wear glasses. After my bath, I went to sleep. After the movie, we went out to eat. Before I play, I must practice thirds. In all these examples, you can see that there are certain words that give us a clue that we are talking about a complex sentence. We have until, because, after, after again, and then before. Oh, let me tell you that we have finally finished today's lesson. It's been a very, very long day for me, but I'm happy to give you this material in order to help you and to give you some tools and some tips and all the necessary information you need to really write amazing paragraph, because that's the idea of this course. The only thing that I have to say now is that I really hope that on Wednesday you already watch this video a zillion times, so we just need to discuss some specific aspects and then practice and practice and practice to write the best paragraph that you have ever write. So that's it for today, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Don't forget your laptops, don't forget your cell phones, don't forget to attend the class. Bye.